Evening, everyone. I know a lot of people are going to be running behind coming from BGS's stream, and boy, did he have a banger today. And to say that I appreciate the folks that are here would be a colossal understatement. I have made some decisions just within the past 24 hours alone. Hell, who am I kidding? I made some decisions just within the past 8 hours today about my programming, about what I'm going to create, what I'm going to put on, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to handle it. And it what it took, what it took for me was to be on the sheer brink of a breakdown because I was there. I got to tell y'all, I was there. I was on the brink of a breakdown. And for some reason, a breathing mechanism that my friend Matt taught me. It's called box breathing. I'll talk about that at a later date. When he taught me about that and I tried it, it calmed me down. It did. It calmed me down. Miraculously, it calmed me down. And by the way, now that you see me on screen, this is indeed the state of Snowman Multimedia. I titled this stream something else, but I got some more stuff to lay out and some things to get off my chest and some things to organize. And I love when you guys come by, like my friend Adric, who is leading off today. Batting second is Dave Tao. He says we ready. I'll complete spots 3 through 9 as we go along. Here goes. I had planned something completely different. I can honestly tell you. I had planned something completely different, but I decided not. I decided to do this instead. I had actually planned to cover a baseball game this evening. Astros and the Rays. But then I got to cleaning some stuff off of my computer that I didn't need. And I can tell you that set the ball in motion. A purge, if you will. There are still some things I need to get off my chest and off my heart so it won't seem too heavy anymore. There are some things I plan to accomplish, like I plan to really celebrate my 30th year doing play by play broadcasting. Some of it will be in the booth. No, some of it will be here in studio. Some of it, no, most of it will be out in the booth or on the floor doing basketball, football, volleyball, whatever I have to do. And whatever the heck I have to do to get there, if I have to uh, rely on donations for the time being while I still continue to heal, screw it. I can honestly say I'm finally at the point of saying, screw it. I'm going to do this the right way. And that's continue to heal my body and my heart and my spirit with everything that's happened in the last 3 years. And I don't need to go over that. And just do this doggone thing. And just do this thing. That's why when I do my post edit, that's why matter of fact, I'm going to change the title right now. I changed the title and I put it on one channel and one channel only. There is so much stuff that I had enough of. There is so much stuff that I've had enough of. And y'all know most of them being denied disability, being denied a chance to work. And Jody taught me something very, very true. When people see me and they see me limping and they see the reps that I have on my legs, especially when I try to find work, the perception is that, oh, he won't be able to handle this. We can turn him away with no problem. Until she said that to me, I truly didn't think about it. I'm thinking about it now. I'm thinking about it now, and it's stuck with me since she said that to me yesterday. It has stuck with me. And you know something? She's dead on right. I'm working on a couple things as I talk to you guys. And you know something? She's dead on right. I am not at full strength yet. It's a truth I've had to battle in my head for a long time. 3 years worth. I am not at full strength. And it's going to take me a little longer because I've tried to do some things without having my body at full strength. And because my body isn't at full strength, it's kept me depressed. And that's one of the things that's kept me depressed. The other thing, and y'all know it, y'all have heard me say it. The two things you can do to hurt a man: take away his family, take away the ability to provide for his family. And because I felt for the longest time that the second one has been taken away from me because of my physical limitations, which will be erased over the next year, that for the longest time I felt like I had nothing left. I felt like I had nothing left. I'm glad I'm wrong. I was to the point of a breakdown this morning. And like I said, I began to breathe, and all that stuff that I was thinking about and being consumed with and overwhelmed with began to slowly pull away, began to slowly get away from me. I have to keep that momentum going. And it's a daily practice. And it's a daily fight, quite honestly. It's a daily fight. And I know it is. I know it is. But I don't care. It's a fight I intend to win every single day. And that's what y'all got to do. We got to win the fight every day. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to start, excuse me. I'm going to start from the beginning and lay out who I am. My name is Brian Snow. I was born and raised in Chicago. I am a sports nerd. I am a cartoon nerd. And I love old game shows. And I love comedy. All right. I am 52 years old. I just turned 52 last month. And there have been so many things that I've been through, and I will get to that. As I said, I've turned 52 this month. I have been married for 5 years. I have a full family. I've got children. I got grandchildren. Most of that through marriage, but they're mine. Other things that people should know about me. And if they don't, they'll know them now. I will do whatever the hell I have to do to protect my family. I will do whatever the hell I have to do to protect my wife. Which means, and leaves me vulnerable, and leaves me a little thin-skinned when someone speaks ill of my family. To be frank, there are times when someone speaks ill of my family and it just flat pisses me off. And I let it get to me. I know I let it get to me. But that's my family, damn it. I will defend them and their honor until I go 6 feet under. And you better make sure I'm dead. I will defend my children's honor until I go 6 feet under. And again, you better be sure, you better make damn sure I'm not breathing. Because if I breathe and find out that a person said something very ill about my family, as it was said during an old TV series, The Incredible Hulk, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Hell, to be honest, some days I don't like myself when I'm angry, but yet I can point to what really pushed the plunger. I can point to what really pissed me off. And some of it, I can honestly tell you right now, is self inflicted. Emotionally, a lot of this was self inflicted because I let myself go and get down so far in the rabbit hole of depression that I never thought I'd be able to come out of it. Ever. I let myself go. And I know that. And I know people have been depending on me. I know that also. Well, it's time I started acting like it or getting back into the groove of who I am. And I'm positive for the most part. But there are some things that I have to address with my health, with my mental health, with my physical health, and with my spiritual health and my financial health. And while we're talking about finances, and since people want to make fun of me because of money, fine. I'm going to address that up front, here and now. I don't have anything. More to the point, I don't have anything consistent coming in yet. I plan to fix that. Has it killed me? Has it pissed me off? Has it made me cry? Has it made me upset? Has it made me just go through the bottom of the floor that I haven't been able to provide consistently for my family for the last 3 years? You goddamn right it has. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm still here. Now that I've gotten that off my chest, now that I've gotten the fear, I'm still working on the embarrassment. Trust me, I'm working on the embarrassment because I carried a fear after I got sick, I carried a fear for the longest time that I would never, ever, ever be able to provide for my family again. I carried that fear for the longest time. And Jody set me free by saying, I believe you should just work on getting completely healthy, get all of your strength back, work on getting sponsors for your show. And when you get your strength back, then you can find a job. Because by then you'll have your strength back, you'll have your endurance back, and then you can really work to send us over the top. Man, when she said that, in the immortal words of one of my broadcast buddies who I love very dearly, Eric Collins, when he described a Northwestern game, a gorilla jumped off my back. I was so stressed out this morning that I was late to pick up my daughter from work, that it sent me not only to the point of tears, but to the point of getting right back in that rabbit hole of depression. Sonia sat down and she says, "What's wrong?" And I told her I didn't want to talk about it there because I made a promise. And the promise was not to freak out in front of my children. because the last thing that I want them to see from me, even though Cheyenne's already seen it, Sonya's already seen it, Dakota's already seen it, hell, Jody's already seen it. I still carry this stigma, and I'm going to learn to let it go. It's going to take a bit. I still carry this stigma that if I go completely off, even though it would not be directed at anyone in my family, if I go completely, if I verbally go completely berserk, there will be some fingers pointed at me, and there may be some people coming after me. I never want that to happen. Ever. I don't care whose presence I'm in. I want to be alone and in the middle of a field where I just go completely off, yell at the top of my lungs and cuss my brains out and get everything out. Or do this, lay it out this way. But it's time I got this all off my chest. It's time I got all this off my chest. I needed to. I couldn't do the I couldn't do the game. I couldn't do the game tonight. Not the way I know I could deliver a quality broadcast, a quality play-by-play call. I know that. I know that. And because of that, and because of the organizational project I took on, because of the organization I took on, the organizational project, I beg your pardon, that I took on, making sure everything is organized and I just create everything I needed. Because I got to tell you, I searched high and low for a couple of elements that I knew I created, but couldn't find them. Fuck it. Erase the folder that I thought it would be in and start over. For season 30 of doing play by play, season 30 as a broadcaster, and season 30 of owning my company, though it's been through different names. I'm starting over. And people think I'm crazy, telling me you've wasted your time. This is only a hobby. And Jody taught me about perception. Unless you are bringing in a lot of money doing what you do, this is a hobby. Well, she's right, and I know she was right. But she also coupled it with, now you have to put the pieces in place slowly to turn this hobby into a real position. And she also coupled it with, I will help you. So now, to everyone that thought I would never be able to make it doing this, now you pissed me off for greatness. Now you've given me more than a reason to do so. I've already had the reasons. Hell, I got 6 of them, including my wife. Now I got many, many more. Many more. While I'm talking finances, and while I admit to the fact, and I know a certain person will be so happy. They'll be so happy to hear me say, you're broke. Fine. I'm saying it right here. And you're looking in my eyes, unless you're too chicken shit to look in my eyes. I know where I'm coming from financially. Below the bottom. I know that. Now I can honestly say to you and to whoever threw money at me as a reason that I'm a failure, fuck you. I'm here. Okay? I'm here and I'm not giving up for anything and for anybody. I'm here. You don't want me to continue to believe in what I do? I dare you to try. I dare you to try to steer me off the path of bringing in $1 billion a year and telling my family, look, you want to be involved with this? And telling Jody, you don't have to work anymore. That will be my prize when all this completes. And oh by the way, you want a ridiculous goal? I plan to achieve that within 1 year. Two at the latest. Within 2 years, I'll be a billionaire. My company will be bringing in billions of dollars every year. I don't care who I have to go up against. CBS, ESPN, NBC. Bring it on. I told the guys um, that's involved with Snowman in the morning, the alarm has been sounded. The alarm has truly been sounded. Now, let me get to why you see this important little line across the bottom of your screen. My family and I need your help. I have never shied away in saying that. I've never shied away in saying that, nor will I ever shy away in saying that, because this is what I have right now. It's all I have right now. Note the key words, right now. It's all I have right now. It's not going to be completely all I have. I'm going to see to that. I'm absolutely going to see to that. You don't like it? Kick rocks. Just go ahead and kick rocks. I don't care. I don't care. But one thing I do care about is the fact that I'm tired of seeing the exhaustion on my family's face. I'm tired of seeing the exhaustion on my wife's face, especially. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of always coming up short and always coming up empty when my family needs me. Now, they've told me otherwise. I know that. But how I feel right now, for the first time in a while, I feel like I haven't come up empty. I feel like I can really get back into doing what I love to do and what I need to do, what I have to do, and what I must do. Jim Valvano said, as I said last night, don't give up. Don't ever give up. If I have to do one of these a day just to make a daily goal of where I can get some gas in my car and get everybody to and from, so be it. So be it. The one thing I've carried in my heart for the longest time is fear. Now I'm in the process of kicking it out. Now I'm in the process of kicking it out once and for all. Once and for all. I can blame myself. I can look myself in the eye and blame myself for letting this fear get to me for as long as it did. And it did. It got to me for a long time. It got to me for a long time. So now begins the process of getting it out of me. Now begins the process of the repair. Because, like I said, when I do Diary of a Mad Snowman, I've said to men, and I will continue to say this to men all over, I believe in you and I believe in you. Thus, the repair can begin. Oh, yeah, and there's merchandise with that on it. I haven't advertised it in a while because I've been totally unorganized, which leads me to this. I'm finally getting organized one piece at a time. I've been so overwhelmed with so much that I have to do. I've been so overwhelmed with so much that I have to take care of. I've been so overwhelmed with any and everything that I finally say, you know what? I have to get this off my chest. I have to. I. I, I got to do this right. I've tried it without a plan for so long. And I know I have. And to be perfectly honest and to give myself an honest assessment, I got away with it for so long. I talked last night about the rebellion. What does the face of rebellion look like? And my best friend, Victor Locke, back home in Chicago, said that you, Kingpin, are the face of rebellion. All right, let the rebellion begin. The rebellion of men that actually take accountability for what they've done. The rebellion of people that actually give a damn about what they do. The rebellion of people that actually give a fuck. Because we cannot be silenced anymore. We should not be silenced anymore. There is no reason for us to be silenced anymore. None. None. This is why I had to do it this way. This is why I eschewed my baseball game for the night. I had to give myself a little bitter truth pill. Swallowed it. Now I'm telling it. I swallowed the bitter truth pill, and now I'm speaking it. I'm speaking it in aloud. The change begins now. The change begins now. Right now. This moment. This minute. I've only talked about it up to this point. I've only talked about it. And I can honestly say it. I've only talked about it. You know, the biggest action I've taken, making sure some things around the house get done, making sure that I get the dog out a few times a day and not just ignore her or completely not pay attention to her. I have been guilty of that. And as I say that, she lays right here at my feet. But sometimes you just have to say, you know what? I think I'm good now. I What's up, RC? This is a continuation, honestly, of yesterday, of me taking an accountability for being scared, for being scared to succeed. I don't know why that is. And frankly, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Whatever has to be done has to be done. Period. Whatever has to be done has to be done. And I'm laying it out piece by piece. I'm laying it all out piece by piece. Sometimes the pieces fit, sometimes they don't. I get that now. Sometimes the pieces fit, sometimes they don't. I'm constantly tinkering with my setup for my show and for my broadcast and any and everything that I can tinker with to make it right. Now I'm actually on a good path to make it right. And why is it a good path? Because I took the first couple of steps of accountability. I took the first couple steps of accountability. I had to. I had to because I never, ever, ever, ever want to repeat what the hell happened this morning when I was just so on the verge of a breakdown. When I was on the verge of a breakdown. And it got to me. I'm glad it did. It woke me up. It woke me up. I came in here earlier today and put the headphones on, and the first thing I did was just relax and listen to some music. If I don't fight for me, no one else will. Thank you, RC. I'm driven now. I'm driven enough, first and foremost, to create a plan, have a plan, do this right, and remember why I do this. Not just for my own enjoyment, but for everyone who cares about me. For everyone who cares. Yeah, I don't have anything right now. I don't have anything right now, but it's not going to stay that way. It's not going to stay that way, man. You know why it's not going to stay that way? Not only because I fiercely believe that it's not going to stay that way, but because I'm going to take every step necessary for this not to be repeated. For this not to be repeated. And I have to make sure every day, that this lowest level. This level was so low. It was even lower than the time I was in the mental hospital in Michigan City, Indiana. It was that bad. And it made it worse because my daughter was with me and I didn't want to freak out in front of her. I just feel so bad at times that I can't provide for my family. I feel horrible at times that I can't provide for my family. I feel horrible at times that I can't help Jody, that I can't help Sonia, that I can't help Cheyenne, Dakota, or Sam, or anybody else when they call and say, Pop, I need you. I want to be there for them. And in more ways than one. In more ways than one, man. Now to the state of Snowman Multimedia. I have started a leg called Snowman Multimedia Sports. I had it for a while, then I let it go because I wanted everything to be under one uh, uh, brand. But then I started thinking about it. Everything is under one brand. Everyone knows Snowman Multimedia. But what's the main leg for me? It's sports. It's sports. Sports is the thing for me. And that's what's got to be out front leading this. I thought making another uh channel, making another YouTube channel, being it having exclusive for play by play, and just have that ready and thinking, okay, we're gonna be all right. Then I really began to think about it. I really began to put the details together. I really, 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 really began to put the details together. And that wasn't it. Somehow Snowman Multimedia Sports was still there. It was still on my heart. It was still on my soul, man. It was still on my soul. And I'm sending requests to anybody that can ride to the rescue right now to get to have me get through the week with gas and getting my daughter to and fro and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'm asking, and I'm not afraid to ask. What's the worst they can say? No, I can't help you right now. I thought a friend of mine would feel like, oh, he's just taking advantage of me because I'm in a fix. I'm having problems. But that's all that's happening. I'm having problems right now. Ain't nothing to say that they won't turn around because they will turn around. God damn it, they'll turn around because I'm gonna have something to do with it. I can't be afraid to ask anymore. And you're right, RC. No one takes black men seriously until they go over their breaking point. That's got to change. We got to do our part, and humans need to learn empathy, accountability, and compassion. You're right. I've learned accountability. Now I'm speaking it. Men, I've said it last night, and I'll say it again. We have to come together for each other and be there with each other. Because if we don't, we're just going to be we're just going to be up a creek and in an abyss where society looks at us and continues to laugh their asses off because we don't know what to do when a fellow man is in trouble. And honestly, right now, guys, until I start working again, until I start doing my games, and until I start getting some sponsors in, I'm in trouble. I have a family to think about, and I'm in trouble, and I need help. I said it all. There it is. I said it all. You think I want to see my wife's? You want to? Do you think I want to see my wife so damn exhausted and working and working so much after her day hours are complete? I think that's who I miss the most in this whole struggle. We had a day, Saturday, where we just drove around and we did things and hung out. And I want more of those days with her. I want more of those days with my kids. Matter of fact, I got a goal right now at the end of this week to get $200 in so I can go get a rental and start doing Uber Eats again. Why? Because I know it'll bring in money. I know it'll bring in money a few days a week and take the rest of the make my goal for the week doing Uber Eats, take the rest of the week off for me to go do my games, take Jody with me. Because there's no way it's game night without her. There is no game night without Jody K. Period. I'll say it again. There is no game night without Jody K. The only way there isn't is she physically cannot make it because she's so damn exhausted. I'll repeat what RC just said. No one takes black men seriously until they go over their breaking point. I'm at my breaking point. I've broken. I'm broken several times over just today, thinking about all this shit. I was so down, even when I got in here, I was so down to the point where I'm thinking nothing's going to recover. And that's wrong. And that's wrong because it will. But to do that, I can't be quiet anymore. I cannot and I will not be quiet anymore. I'm going to get smarter with everything that happens from here on out, especially when it comes to money. It's what my wife expects of me. I expect her to trust me. I expect y'all to trust me. What kind of person would I be if my friends wouldn't trust me and to think I was up to something awful? Fuck what the outsiders think. They have no idea what's going on. They have no idea what happened, even to the point where I had a fellow tell me, "Oh, you don't have cancer." Bitch, how do you know? But that's enough of him. In a short sentence, I need you guys. I know I've said it many times before, and I'm going to continue to say it until I get a little bit more balanced and I can take it from there. All right? I need you guys. Snowman Multimedia needs you guys to spread the word about the YouTube channel, to help bring more subscribers in, more viewers in, and doggone it, more donations in, because I want to relaunch my GoFundMe of the Snowman Stadium Tour. You know what my goal is for that? Two of them. One, to get my family balanced and to get them situated. And two, take a chunk of whatever I raise over the next year and put it towards cancer research. That's a cause that means everything to me now. Having gone through the fight, won the fight, feeling the residuals of the fight, and knowing people that should have remained here, but because cancer ate them up, they're not here, i.e., my parents. Am I tired? Yeah. Am I angry? Yep. Am I pissed off about a lot of things? Am I giving up? No. Have I been there and close enough to give up? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm looking right in this camera and I'm saying it. I've been close to I've been so close to giving up several times. Even very recently. When you're fighting depression and anxiety, one little thing can send you right down that rabbit hole of depression and you never feel like you're going to get out. You never feel like you're going to climb out or no one's going to lend a hand to help you out. Not being able to care for my family kept me in that rabbit hole. Not being able to do it consistently made it worse. Made me feel worse. But I'm going to keep trying. I will have days where I put this microphone in front of me and I scream, I am not fine. Earlier this morning, I said it aloud. I nearly said it aloud in front of my daughter. I am not fine. What's wrong with a man being in front of an audience saying, I need help, without people thinking, oh, he's a scam artist, he's a con artist, he hasn't gone through what he's gone through? And it's not just one person saying that to me. Several people have said that to me. Loud. Several people have said that to me. Again, loud. And I'm tired of seeing men going through shit and no one there to pick him up when stuff does happen, when he does fall down. Who's there for men when they fall down with the weight of the world on their shoulders on a daily basis? Huh? Who's there for who's there for a family man besides his family when the world decides to give him the finger? How about that? Think about that. I have a schedule off to my left of some games I'm going to be doing for an outfit called Jet TV up in Northwest Indiana. I want to make every single one of them. I believe this is my dog. That's something. Lucy, what are you doing, you little rascal? Move. This is the state of the snowman, and this is the state of Snowman Multimedia. And it encompasses one sentence. We're starting over. As of this moment, as of right now, as of today. I heard someone say once upon a time, turn one day into 2 day. Well, that one day has become 2 day, and that day is here. Everything starts over. Clean slate and all. And it all starts right now. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys later.